absolutely pleased to be joined by the supergroup of the weekend. It is the Dead Daisies. How you doing?
I'm good. We are good.
Oh, we're going to do a handshake.
How are you, man?
And Doug,
Good to
I
see
love
you.
the fact that you've brought your guitar. Are you going to play something for us?
She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes.
Yeehaw!
She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes.
Woohoo!
She'll be coming around the mountain. She'll be coming around the mountain. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. Kylie.
It
I've
fits.
just joined the Dead Daisies.
Yes,
Wow.
you did.
That feels
Officially.
good. How does it feel to be at Ramblin Man?
Awesome. This is second year, right?
Yep.
Awesome. We're here. What? Oh yeah, español. This is el segundo año del
Stop
festival,
it,
no?
you.
Okay.
We know.
What he, donde? What he say?
We're in England now.
Yes,
I know
I
that
know.
you've been on the road a lot, so you
Yes.
probably get a little confused.
It's
but
actually my first language. But anyway, being musicians, being a band, relatively a new band, we need places like this to play at. So whenever, anytime we have a chance to, we enjoy it. And this is a new one, I hear, second year.
Exactly.
So we need much more success to you. We want to come back next year, absolutely.
So the great thing about, you guys is that you're on the road and you get to travel around a lot. I mean, what do you take on tour with you? What is your must-have tour item?
I must have a guitar with me at all times. I carry it on every flight, every bus, train, taxi, whatever. Just so I can, if I get an idea or if I want to practice or if I'm bored or whatever, and just to look at it even. Look at that, it's gorgeous.
They're beautiful, aren't they? I mean, beats a handbag any day.
This is a 1959 Les Paul Jr.
Right.
So it was a
Amazing guitar.
tree in the turn of the century or before, and they made it into a guitar in 1959. And here it is.
Are you a bit of a collectomaniac when it comes
Yeah.
to your guitars? Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. I like that. We actually, David Lowy and I went to the guitar shop the other day. He picked up a new guitar, and now he's like, we've got to start going all the time. And I'm thinking, I got little kids at home. My wife doesn't want me buying any guitars unless I absolutely have to. But when you see a guitar, sometimes you just got to have it.
Yeah. What's the craziest thing you've ever done on tour? Because you've both been in other bands before, so you're well rehearsed in life,
On
in
the
a band.
road.
There's so many things. I mean, but
A lot of it we can't really talk about.
actually, there's
Yes,
one.
you
I'll tell you
can.
one thing I did when I was a kid.
Yeah.
When I was single, there was 'cause I didn't have any responsibilities. I didn't have anything except my guitar. There was an elevator shaft, and I thought it'd be funny to take a fire extinguisher and blow it into the elevator shaft, which is not a good idea.
So what happens when you do that then?
They shut the whole hotel
The
down,
whole
and
thing
everybody's
shuts
got to
down.
get
Alarm
out.
goes off, and everybody's got to leave the hotel.
And they were
So-
looking for me. They wanted to arrest somebody.
Can you imagine at 5 a.m, people are trying to sleep, and you're like all
yeah.
freezing?
That was daytime, but it was like still not a good idea. Don't do that ever.
A lot of stuff like that. I think what happens the longer you're on the road, you have a lot of angst and a lot of stuff that you can't really get rid of.
Yeah.
One time-
I've been known to walk out of the dressing room
Naked.
Naked.
just to do it.
Is that because you just forget?
Because
that
it's
to put your
short
clothes
time.
on? So
Because it's short time.
it's literally, it's showtime.
And I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
And the response, if there's a little bit of heavy, if we're in the head working on the songs and it's a little tense, I'm that funny guy. I need to
Okay.
break it. I need some levity. I need some humor. I need some. Because it's really good for the brain, especially when you're getting up on stage,
It's good
I know
to
it
laugh.
sounds crazy.
No, it doesn't sound crazy. It sounds like you have a lot of fun.
We do.
So you've toured with Kiss, and they're a band that essentially are oldish gentlemen that still wear makeup. Have been going around on the tour for 40 odd years now.
40, yeah.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Me personally, I got to meet the guys in '99. I toured with them with Ted Nugent, and every time I see the show, I've been on that tour maybe 5-6 times now. Every time I see the show, and I'm not exaggerating, it's mind-blowing what they do, what they offer as entertainers on stage. The music's there, great songs, and every time I talk to Paul and Gene and management, it's Doc. It's all about the fans. What can we do to provide extra entertainment? What can we do to provide more, better music, better sound, better stage, eye candy? So that's what it is. They're very focused, these guys.
And the tongue. The tongue helps too.
Big time. Yeah, it's very long.
Exactly, a very big tongue. That's what you want, isn't
I've gotten
it?
very close to Gene. Gene, much respect, brother.
I've seen the tongue up close as well, but that actually sounds a little bit dodgy, doesn't it? But no, he's shown me his little tongue moves. He can do these amazing things with it, can't he? Yeah, moving it around and wow, exactly, wow. It is another thing completely.
But performing live, man, they sound better than ever.
Yeah.
Really,
They've still got it.
Really, man, really. And Paul's amazing.
And you've done a cover of the Who's Joined Together. Why that track?
It was just something that John suggested. We all brought in a couple ideas, and John said, let's just give this one a try. And we tried to find a way to daisy it up, which we did.
Yeah.
We put our own spin on it, made it a little heavier, but it wouldn't be the Who song that I would have thought of for us, but it's great because it's got a really sing-along part that's very catchy, and people who don't even like rock music might even dig that song, because of that. But we did our own thing with it. It's got a talk box on it instead of the mouth organ thing, and that was fun to do. So we just kind of twisted it, and then it's got that one part when it kicks in really heavy with the whole band. The band joins in together, and it's a really powerful song. So
it's indicative of what the band is and what we want the audience to participate. When we heard it, there was a lot of songs being talked about, and when we heard it, it was instant.
So how would you describe your band? Because how would you describe it musically? Because you are a wonderful mesh of different, artists that have been in some fantastic bands.
Yeah,
it's like 70s classic rock kind of thing. I mean, but it's like we're bringing fresh classic rock to it.
Yes.
So
we're flying that flag. I think without sounding pretentious, because we're fans of that era of music, we're flying the flag and we're trying to be the quintessential hard rock band of today.
Right.
That's what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
It looks like there's a great response, so we're on the right track.
Wow.
Keep supporting us.
I will,
Kylie,
indeed,
please.
definitely. Well, listen, everyone, it's the Dead Daisies. Have a great time out there. I know you're going to rock it, and keep your clothes on.
Absolutely.
Keep your clothes on.
I always do.
Good.
I always do.
Thanks,
Only
guys.
for the
Thank
boys.
you. Cheers.